Greetings, critters. It's Fox here, and welcome to my Burrow of Thoughts, aka my channel, where we talk about everything spooky. And today will be a book review of something I loaned from the library, so I don't actually have it on me, but it is Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. So settle into your burrows because things are about to get spooky. So, a little bit about the plot of Paul Tremblay's The Cabin at the End of the World. There's a little girl, Gwen, and her dads, Eric and Andrew, go up to a secluded cabin in New Hampshire to, have some family time. And while Gwen is out front collecting grasshoppers, a man named Leonard comes out of nowhere and starts to help Gwen catch some. But when Leonard says to Gwen, "Nothing that's about to happen is your fault," she knows this is not a kind man. And then when three people come up the drive wielding weapons, man-made origins weapons, she hightails it out of there to get her dads, and rightfully so. And then Leonard calls after her, "Your dads won't want to let us in, but they have to. We need their help to save the world." So before I get into the review, if you hear that, that is my neighbor's rooster. You may also hear their ducks and the birds in my yard. I apologize for any audio interference due to the wildlife that seems to surround me. Anyway, let's get on with the review. So Cabin at the End of the World was my first Paul Tremblay read, and wow, I loved it. And immediately I am going to read Head Full of Ghosts next. That is on my TBR, so I'm super excited to read it because I love the way Paul Tremblay weaved his story in both his writing style and the pace of the book. The pace was so good. It had the right amount of action, the right amount of horror elements, and some realistic horror in the sense of home invasion. That is terrifying to me. And then the way he wrote his characters, oh my goodness, the characters. They were all so well developed, and just even the terrible people that invade the home to save the world, their development is even amazing, and it's shocking too when you learn more about these people. It was really great. Well, what I loved the most was how sweet and kind and nurturing the daughter Wen was, and the fatherly love that these fathers had for their daughter. Oh, it was great. It really added to the story, gave it some more realism and heartbreak to what was happening to this poor family. Also, it had a good amount and great twists that I did not see coming. So Paul Tremblay, good for you. You got me. And that's kind of hard to do. So I love that because it really went well with the fantastic, albeit devastating, ending. Even if you don't like the book, the ending alone, oh, it's worth reading. It is so worth reading. I highly recommend this book. It's kind of got like a Funny Games movie vibe, but a little bit more terrifying, to be honest. I find this book is more terrifying than the movie Funny Games, and that's saying something. So all in all, love this book. I recommend this book for people that are not faint-hearted, but the reason I say that is because there is a child involved in this home invasion. Some people might find that bothersome, having a child in the line of fire, so to speak. So if that bothers you, he's got other books, Head Full of Ghosts, for instance. Read that, probably amazing as well. So I'm rating this 5 tails out of 5. Loved it, cannot go wrong with Paul Tremblay. He is amazing, and I am a diehard fan now. Well, critters, that's all from this Den of Frights. I love and I appreciate you all so, so, so much. Again, thank you so much for being here and watching with me today. It means the whole wide and wild wilderness to me. It really does, critters. Thanks again. And until next time, stay cozy and stay spooky. Bye.